Hi, it's Paul, and in this video I'm an old man with my Chinese diesel heater, yes again, and in this one I'm going to look at changing the temperature measurement scale, as in changing between centigrade or Celsius and Fahrenheit. So we're going to go backwards and forwards between centigrade and Fahrenheit using the control panel on the front of the machine and also the app. If I'm on the main screen, on the main control panel, on the heater itself, and I want to change from Fahrenheit to centigrade, it's a relatively simple process. All I do is press the OK button and I go on, 1, 2, and it changes Fahrenheit to centigrade. If I want to change it back, on, 1, 2, and it changes back. That's in the MT mode. If I want to change it in AT mode, it's exactly the same. Let's just change to that using the control panel. So I'm going settings, 1 click clockwise on the control knob. You'll hear it's kicked slightly up on the pump speed a little bit. So I'm now in AT on 76 degrees Fahrenheit at the moment. Press the OK button, on, 1, 2, and I'm back into centigrade. Let's go over to the app now and have a look on that. Okay, so let's have a look at changing from centigrade to Fahrenheit and Fahrenheit back to centigrade in the app. You can do this either while the machine's running or while the machine's on standby. The only thing you can't do is in the middle of when it's changing from one mode to another, or you've just changed another setting. So if you've just changed the temperature setting, then you're going to have to wait for it a minute to set itself before you can actually change from F to C and C to F, or vice versa. So let's connect the app first, because I just walked up to the house and it disconnected. Automatically link, and there it's connected, and at the moment it's in AT mode, so it's in automatic temperature control and it's in centigrade. First thing I can do, if I want to, when it's in the AT mode, I can actually change it on this screen just by tapping the centigrade or Fahrenheit reading. If I tap on the centigrade, it changes to Fahrenheit. If I tap on the Fahrenheit, it changes to centigrade, and so on and so forth. Alternatively, I can tap on the Me button at the bottom right hand corner, and it goes into a further screen, and on the menu in that screen I can select temperature scale switching, and in that screen it gives me an option centigrade or Fahrenheit. Currently it's in centigrade. I can tap on the Fahrenheit, check, or press save settings, and it goes back and it's in Fahrenheit. And again on this screen I can tap on the number and it will change between centigrade and Fahrenheit. If it's in MT, so manual control or manual temperature control or whatever you want to call it, none of which is accurate, I can't change it on this screen. Tapping on this has no effect whatsoever. So in this screen, in MT mode, the only option I have is tap on the Me button, tap on temperature scale, sorry, wrong one, that's the timing set, tap on temperature scale switching and select either Fahrenheit or centigrade. So I want to change it to Fahrenheit, change to degrees F, tap on save settings, and now you can see on the status screen it's in degrees F. Okay, a couple of things worthy of note. It seems that if I set it to a specific scale, either Fahrenheit or centigrade, even if I power off the unit, it retains that measurement when I restart it. In fairness, I've only shut it down for a couple of minutes, so maybe long term it'll revert to something, because by default, according to the manual, it ships as centigrade. Anyway, you can try that yourself. And the other thing to note is that, again, it mimics what it does on the app and the control panel, backwards and forwards. So if I change it on the app, it changes on the control panel on the machine and vice versa. And I can't find a method of changing it on the remote control. So only 2 options on this. Anyway, hope that's helped, and see you in the next one. Bye.